and welcome back. It is Dr. aka EDU underscore curls here, also known as Nia, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys today. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. We're gonna talk a little bit about why, but yes, I am back. I'm super excited to dive back into curl content and kind of revamp, reboost, redo all the things that have to do with my YouTube channel. So I'm so excited to dive in today. And so let's get started. First of all, if you're new, welcome. So glad to have you. If you found me in the time of this rut in my my life, I'm super excited that you decided to subscribe, tune in, and continue to watch me. If you are an oldie but goodie, welcome back. We love to see it. And let's kind of dive into where we are currently. So if you have been subscribed to me for a minute, you know that I actually just finished my doctoral program this last 6 months, so probably about January until now. I have been consumed with my dissertation, and so there hasn't been a ton of content kind of coming out, especially not new content and like creative content. It just really has not been a space that my brain could really operate in as I finish out my dissertation and defend my dissertation. And so I'm super excited to share that I graduated this past weekend. So I am now officially Dr. Nia Ladson, which is super exciting and has just been like kind of overwhelming, to be honest. There's been so much joy wrapped in it, but also just really so much like sorrow. School has been so much a part of my life for so long, and so now I have all this free time, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. And I'm kind of mourning a little bit of like what kept me in school too, which was really like pushing myself and making sure that I'm still up to date on like what's happening in the field of education and research and things like that. So I am kind of balancing both things, you know, the joy and the mourning of kind of an era. But anyways, I'm super excited to be back. I have like recommitted to doing some of the things with my YouTube channel and also starting to put some content on my Instagram. There was a time period where I was doing a ton of content on my Instagram, and that just kind of died. And so I'm excited to bring that back and see what that looks like and kind of revamp it there. So you'll see some of that revamp kind of live in the content as the coming weeks come. As you can see, my hair has not stopped growing, so it is definitely still booming and doing. I actually recently did a dry curl cut where I was literally just taking the ends and finding frazzled ends and trimming them, and so that's kind of why my hair is in a little bit of a fluffier state. I have like had my fingers all in it as I do that, but I've also just been wearing my hair with a lot more volume, and part of that is for shape. Part of that is for the volume that I really like, and part of that is just the natural effects of summer in Houston. Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar, I live in Houston, Texas, which is an extremely humid and hot climate, and so it is June, so it is booming summer right now, and so that just means my hair needs different things. In the next video, I'm going to talk a little about some of the things that I have started to use in this kind of like down period. But I really wanted to use this video to come back to you guys and kind of share where we're going with the channel. I'm going to start to or continue to post on Saturdays. I'm going to continue to do a bi-weekly post. There may be a time where I get to weekly, but right now I'm just going to continue with what I had before the interruptions kind of happened with my grad school. So I'll do a bi-weekly post. I'll try to do a preview of that post coming on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, please just monitor that and check it out. I am still very heavily in my fitness journey, and I can probably show you I am down so much weight. I am officially down about 53 pounds. So your girl is tiny, and we're here for it. I have been doing this 90-day challenge, so if you follow me on Instagram, you've also seen that. Switching just kind of like the proportion of weight to cardio in my workout, and then also really just taking care of my body with the foods that I eat and the water that I drink to make sure that my body is in its best state. So that's been super exciting. I am down to, I gained more pounds back over the celebration weekend, but I'm now 193 pounds. I started the process at 238. I think it was 238 or 240 something. I can't remember, but that was like last November. So 2023's November. end of October, beginning of November, where I was my heaviest weight. And so I'm very, very excited to see my body back in a thing. I am like gone from extra larges to larges. There are certain things I'm still an extra large in, but my sizes are changing. I actually need to sew some things today, so I'm gonna be working on stitching because I have these like high-waisted shorts that I love that I can't wear because my waist is tiny, you know. So I'm gonna be stitching that up and you know, doing that. And so I'm excited to explore fashion. I'm excited to like keep up the skin things, the hair things, all the things, as my body becomes healthier as well. And so very, very excited for that. So I will come back and talk a little about my fitness stuff as well in this next iteration of my channel. You'll see a bunch of that actually posted on my Instagram because that's been a ton of things there as well, as it's kind of just like taken over my lifestyle a little bit different, which I've loved. I am very excited to dive back into curled content. I'm gonna try to do some live videos and some more like styling videos and talk a little about what I'm doing with my hair. I'm actually gonna twist my hair today because I just need my hair like off my face for a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna bring all of that back and start to reintegrate some of that stuff. So stay tuned, make sure you check it out. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you want to share the channel with a friend, do that. I have a ton of videos that I've had over the years, and so I'm gonna keep that content up and I'm gonna just grow and get better. And I'm very, very excited to do that. I'm gonna start to play with a little bit more of like videography and things like that and see, you know, what happens there. So I'm super excited to dive into that stuff. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a blessed rest of the day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.